Happy Friday, Facebook. Linda Bomba here. If you're jumping on, tell me where you're from. Maybe you're in another country, or if you're in the States, what state, maybe what city and state you're in. And today, actually, what I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to give you 9 business lessons. These are for networkers that you can take all of these and apply it into your business, whether you're doing a network marketing business or you have a home business. And I'm just going to go through these and just talk to you a little bit about each. So if you're jumping on, tell me where you're coming from. The first one is prospects are everywhere. And I think a lot of people get out of it, especially if you're doing this online, that you have to be talking to somebody on Facebook or something like that. I mean, you could literally be standing in line at the grocery store, right? I'm serious. And there could be somebody you could strike up a conversation with, and they could become a prospect. I mean, I know I've talked to people that way out in the public, and I know other people. So prospects are everywhere. Keep your mind open to that. The second one is don't convince. And a lot of people, I mean, especially if you're new and coming online, and maybe you haven't gotten any sales, or maybe you haven't recruited anybody into your business. But I see people all the time. Be brief. They talk themselves right out of the sale. Just make your point. Just answer their questions, let them do more of the talking. You listen, answer the questions, get to it, and just, I know it's the first times when I call leads, you want to be quick. You don't want to stay long. Say, hey, I have a presentation, so be brief. The third one is, and you never want to convince, use pictures. And you can use pictures to tell stories. And now a lot of people say to me, well, I don't have a story. Yes, you do. Everybody has a story. It doesn't matter. And maybe you think you don't have one, but you do. So use pictures, use graphics and stuff and pictures, maybe lifestyle pictures, to tell your story. The next one is close out when you're closing somebody without pleading. You never want to, it kind of goes back with the convincing. You never want to be pleading with anybody to sign up with you or to buy something. You want to have a little bit of posture. If you're coming from a place where, and I've been there, I know, that you have to make money, that you're in a situation where you've got to be making money right now. But you don't want to plead. So, get some posture, just get in there, give them information that you need. Ask them if you give them a presentation, what did they like best? Don't give more room for objections. Ask if they have any questions. If they've got questions, answer the questions. But you don't want to be pleading. It's not, you're giving up your posture, and it looks like you're more coming from a place of desperation rather than trying to help somebody. So the next one is practice duplication. And you want to be able to give a simple system, like usually, and with my primary business, it's pique someone's interest, give them a presentation, and then get them on a 3-way call. Just keep it as simple as you possibly can. The more complicated you make it, and the more technical and difficult, less likely that you'll have duplication. You want to be teaching and having your team do something that's easy and duplicatable. Because you cannot build like an MLM or network marketing business if it's not duplicatable. So the next one is use social proof. And what do I mean by that? Screenshots, pictures from a company event, maybe if you get on stage and getting an award or with some leaders. Social proof is really powerful because you're basically saying, hey, I did this, and then you've got something to back it up with. Social proof is huge. And if you're planning on going to an event, keep that in mind when you go. You want to get pictures and stuff. So when you do come back, you have stuff to start posting on social media. So social proof is huge. Keep moving. When you're talking to people, and I know sometimes when you're just starting out, it feels like you're not going to get a sale or you haven't recruited anybody. But sometimes when you start meeting people, you'll get to the point where you'll know it's just not worth you keeping putting the time in talking to somebody, and you just need to move on. I mean, you don't want to get into convincing or pleading. Not everybody's a good fit, and you kind of, I think it comes with experience too. You just kind of know this person's just not worth me taking the time. So and that's getting some posture, and once you start getting some results and some sales, you'll have some more confidence, and that will really help you. But keep moving. Know when you need to move on from somebody, and then it's just, for you to just keep doing that and spending time, it's not worth it. The next one, this is number 8. Talk to a lot of people. I mean, this is a numbers game, because for every 100 people that you talk to, or you ask, or you approach, or for every 100 leads, or 100 to 150 leads, it's probably going to mean one conversion somewhere. I mean, those are kind of the averages. I mean, it's not 10%. I mean, if you talk to 100 people, it doesn't mean 10% or 10 of them is going to end up buying something from you or signing up with you. So you want to, you definitely want to keep that in mind. This is a numbers game, and the more people you talk to, the more people you'll sign up, and the more people, more sales you'll get. And when you're talking to somebody too, they may not be interested, but everybody knows somebody who knows somebody that may be interested. And kind of keep that in the back of your head, because it can be really powerful. This is definitely a numbers game. So the more people you talk to, and the more people you talk to, the more presentations you're going to get in front of, and the more eyeballs on your stuff. So the last one is, don't prejudge. I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard of the maid story, that somebody that was in a network marketing business, they approached somebody that the person at the time was a maid, and now she's a millionaire. So don't, look at somebody by, what they do, or what kind of car they drive, or, I mean, really, and where they live, because that person, when you first approach them, they could be your next superstar. So if you're prejudging people, you're kind of taking people out before you even get a chance for anything to come of it. So don't prejudge people. So those are my 9 business lessons for networkers, home business owners. Let me just go through these real quick. It's prospects are everywhere. Don't convince. Use pictures. Tell your story. Close people without pleading to get them to do something. Practice duplication. Use social proof. Talk to lots of people. And don't prejudge. So I hope you found this value in this video. If you have I'm here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 noon Eastern time, on my fan page, Success with Linda Bamba. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover, leave a comment below or message me. I'd be glad to cover it, or if I don't know it, I'll find out for you. And I'll be here back on Monday. Have a good weekend.